We're bringing you reaction this morning after learning the 4 officers who shot and killed a Pocatello teenager in the springtime will not face charges. The Idaho Attorney General's office explained the decision in a letter this week, saying that there isn't enough evidence to prove the officers shouldn't have fired their guns. In a letter, the AG's office called Victor Perez's death a tragedy. They decided not to file charges after reviewing an outside investigation into the shooting, the autopsy report as well, and also interviewing more than a dozen people involved in this case. Abby Davis has more.
Our firm does a lot of these cases.
James Cook, the attorney for Victor Perez's family, says they got disappointing but not surprising news Wednesday morning.
I rarely see an instance when the shooting is not deemed justified.
In this 12-page letter, the Deputy Attorney General outlines why the 4 officers who shot and killed the Pocatello teen in early April won't face charges, saying the state wouldn't be able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt the officers shouldn't have fired their weapons.
I mean, that's their conclusion. Of course, we would arrive at a different conclusion.
As we previously reported, Perez's family says the 17-year-old was nonverbal, autistic, and had cerebral palsy.
Hey, drop the knife! Drop the knife!
The officers responded to a 911 call alleging the teen was intoxicated and trying to stab his family. According to the AG's office, Perez suffered 12 gunshot wounds.
We would say that there are a number of things in place, protocols that they should have followed. And if they'd followed those protocols to this day, Victor Perez would be alive.
Under Idaho law, the AG's office says officers aren't required to try less lethal options before using deadly force. They also state none of the officers knew about Perez, his disabilities, or any past encounters he'd had with Pocatello police, adding the police department doesn't flag houses for mental health issues. In the letter, Deputy Attorney General Jeff Nye said, quote, "One of the reasons Perez's death is so tragic is that in reality, he likely did not pose an imminent threat of death or serious bodily injury to the officers due to his disabilities." They
can acknowledge that it's a tragedy, but we prefer that in acknowledging that it was a tragedy that there were arrests being made, but that's not going to happen. So we have to push on with our case.
The family filed a lawsuit against the city of Pocatello and the officers in June. Their attorney keeps his comments brief this afternoon because they plan to file an amended complaint in the next couple of months based on the AG's report. He said that they hope to see justice served eventually, whatever that may look like. The city of Pocatello released a statement saying that they respect the decision. The mayor said Perez's death has been hard for the entire community, and he's confident that they will continue to support one another as they move forward. We're also seeing reaction from Pocatello to this decision in this case. A few people stopped by Victor's home this week, that is, to give their support to his family members, as you can see there. People left flowers and balloons for what would have been Victor's 18th birthday, and supporters say that they feel their fight for justice isn't over.
And regardless of an attorney general's ruling, this should have never happened. And there's more to come, because we as a people of this city and this area are not going to stand and let this shooting take place without consequences.